thing that I love to talk about on my YouTube channel is how you can make money working from home with a craft business. I started selling my Cricut crafts back in 2018. I have several videos on my YouTube channel talking about how much money I made in my first year in business. I shared everything that I sold and how much I sold it for. Inflation has gotten really out of control and everything is so expensive now. My craft side hustle has been such a lifesaver for my family. I always felt like a Cricut is like a gateway drug for all other crafts. Over the year, I've branched out from just Cricut crafts, and now I make laser engraved and sublimation projects. I've had really good luck getting sales on Facebook, but this year I made it a goal of mine to open up an Etsy shop and try to sell on that platform. I mostly sell digital files right now, but I want to start listing more physical products to my Etsy shop. Today, I'm going to show you how to list a product to Etsy and some tips on how to make your listings stand out from the others. We're going to cover a lot of important tips and tricks in this video, like how to make mock-ups, videos, and use AI to write descriptions. So make sure you watch it all the way until the end. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Carrie. I post new videos every week about all kinds of DIY crafts that you can make for yourself or sell with a small business. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see more content like this. Likes and comments are also much appreciated because your engagement with my channel really helps my small business grow here on YouTube. Today, I'm going to be listing this Mother's Day mug that I made to my Etsy shop. I have a video tutorial up on my YouTube channel that you can watch if you want to learn how it's made. I made it with sublimation, but you could also use a Cricut and permanent vinyl if you don't have sublimation equipment. I just prefer sublimation because it's easier and it's microwave and dishwasher safe. I think that this mug is going to sell great for Mother's Day, so I'm really excited to get it listed. I think the absolute most important thing when making a product listing is to have good photos and videos. If you don't believe me, scroll around on Etsy. Look at the shops with the most sales and see what their pictures look like. Let's type in Mother's Day mug so we can see some examples. Most of the pictures that you see on Etsy are actually mock-ups, which I'll teach you how to make a little bit later in this video. I do use mock-ups in my listings, but I also like to include videos of the actual product in my listing. When you sell your products on Etsy, one of the things that they encourage you to do is to upload a video of your product. This is displayed on Etsy when you are listing your products. It says, "We found that listings with video get twice as many orders as listings with just photos. Less than 28% of sellers have listings with video. It may help you stand out." One of the reasons that people love videos when they're shopping on Etsy is that it helps them understand exactly what they're going to buy. You can show the size, color, and quality of your work from multiple angles a lot easier when you're using a video. So many people use mock-ups in their listings that it's hard for shoppers to get a true visual of what the product really looks like. You can do lots of creative things, like show a time-lapse process of how you hand make the items you're selling. You can pour coffee into your mug, like I'm going to do later, or place an object on a Lazy Susan to get a 360-degree view. When I first started making YouTube videos, I used the built-in webcam on my laptop. The quality sucked and I'm embarrassed to even look back at them. This is why it's so important to have a really good camera when you're a content creator or trying to sell your products. If your pictures and videos don't look good, people aren't going to want to buy your stuff or watch your videos. I think one of the biggest reasons people fail is because their photo and video quality aren't good. One camera that I found that's really nice and great for taking pictures and videos of your projects with is the BenQ IdeaCam S1 Pro. I think they must have watched my old videos and knew that I needed an upgrade because they sent me one of their cameras to use on my channel. So thank you to BenQ for sending me this camera and taking my channel and my listings to the next level. This is what my video recording setup looks like. I have my BenQ camera on a tripod, and then I just picked a nice empty wall in my house. I put all of my stuff down on a cutting board with some coffee-related decor. So I have the coffee, the sugar, a plant, a little picture. I can record on my BenQ here, and then I can watch over here on my computer so I can see exactly how it looks while I'm doing that. If I was recording this on my phone, I couldn't see what I was doing. The BenQ IdeaCam S1 Pro is a 4K camera, and it has a lot of really cool features like autofocus, a handheld design, auto flip transitions, and a built-in ring light that really helps your products pop. The included remote puck lets you start and stop recording, switch from auto to manual focus, mute the mic, and freeze frame your video in the Inspire software. I use that camera to film this video so you can get an idea of the great audio and video quality. If you want to see what a difference it makes, go back to my old YouTube videos from a while ago and you can see the difference. My old videos were dark and grainy and the audio wasn't great. My new videos are much clearer and it really helps showcase the small, intricate details of my projects. I'll leave a link to that camera in the video description. Next, I'm going to take some videos with my BenQ camera to list them to my Etsy shop. I'll take 2 videos, one with the BenQ and one with my phone, so you can see if there's truly a difference. Here's the video that I made with the BenQ. And here's the video on my cell phone. Let me know in the comments, which do you think looks better? Now let's talk about product mockups. Most of these listing photos that you see aren't even real photos of the products. They're actually mockups. I use Canva to make my mockups. I'm going to show you how to make product mockups for Etsy using Canva. Go to canva.com and in the upper right-hand corner, click Create a Design. And then click Custom Size. According to Google, the recommended listing size on Etsy is 3000 by 2250 pixels. Make sure this is set to pixels, then type in 3000 by 2250 and click Create New Design. Now on the left side, I want you to click on Elements. I'm going to search for Mug Mockup. They have mockups for just about anything on Canva. So you could search for shirt mockup, and they have all of these, or you could try onesie mockup. There's all these, literally so many, but today is about a mug. Make sure you have photos selected. They also have like videos of mockups. As you can see, there are so many amazing options to choose from. Canva has 2 versions, a free version and a paid version. Products that are part of the paid version will have this little crown that says Pro next to them. If you only want to use photos from the free version, I'll show you how. Click on these 3 lines up here and then select Free. You can see there's still a lot of really nice options. I think this one looks really nice. Click on whatever one you like and then stretch it out to fit on your canvas. Then you can upload your design to the cup. Click Upload, Upload Files, and select the design you want to display. You probably made your design in Cricut Design Space. That's what I did. So I just took a screenshot of my design using the print screen button on my keyboard and I saved it to my computer. The problem is that when you screenshot your design, it has a white background. We need to remove the white background. Canva has an amazing background remover tool, but that's part of the paid version. Canva is one subscription that I have no problem paying for because I use it so much, especially for making all of my thumbnails for my YouTube channel. To remove the background, click on Edit Photo and click Background Remover. You can see it's got that crown, so it's part of the paid version. But it does such a nice job of removing the background. Then you can click Done and then shrink your design down and drag it over your cup. Doesn't that look so nice and professional? Now you can download your mockup by clicking Share, Download, select the file type. I usually select PNG and then click Download. Open up the file, right click and save it. That's my process for getting really nice pictures without actually having to make and take pictures of anything. Now that we have some really nice photos and videos of the mug, I'll move over to Etsy and show you how I list them. When you log onto your seller account on Etsy, this is pretty much what it looks like. So you're going to want to click on Listings and then click Add a Listing. You have the option for a physical item or digital files. I'm going to be selling a physical item. Then it asks you who made it. I did, a member of my shop, or another company or person. So I'm making it. It's a finished product. It's not a supply or tool to make things like an SVG. When was it made? I make these to order because they're personalized. Then click Continue. This is where we come up with a title. When trying to come up with a title, I like to use a combination of ChatGPT, which is artificial intelligence or AI, and I also like to go to Etsy listings and see what some other people do. So let's ask ChatGPT, list 10 Etsy titles for a listing about personalized Mother's Day mugs with earth flowers with a name attached to the flowers. So these are some suggestions by ChatGPT. So custom Mother's Day mug, birth flower bouquet with personalized name, mom special day mug, unique birth flower design with customized name. So these are some ideas. I also like going over to Etsy And let's try searching for something similar to what I'm selling. So birth flower name mug. A lot of these popular listings say personalized birth flower. So I think I'm going to go with personalized birth flower mug. Then maybe like a custom Mother's Day gift. The more keywords you can squish into your title, the better, because that's more stuff that will come up in search. So maybe grandma's garden, birth month flowers, Mother's Day mug. Now we can add photos and videos. So click add. Here's my video. Here's my mock-up into photo taken with the BenQ. Now we need to write a description for our product. If you're not using AI to write your Etsy descriptions, then you're crazy. AI is such an amazing tool. So go back to ChatGPT and we're gonna say, write me an Etsy description for a Mother's Day mug, personalized birth month flowers with loved ones' names connected to the flowers. The title can be customized to say Mom's Garden, Grandma's Garden, Nana's Garden, or any other names you like. Then ChatGPT spits out a title and a description. So the title they came up with was Nana's Garden of Love, personalized Mother's Day mug with birth month flowers and names. I actually like this personalized Mother's Day mug with birth month flowers and names. Maybe I'll copy that and edit my title. Instead of personalized birth flower mug, it'll do personalized Mother's Day mug. And here's the description that AI came up with. It says, welcome to Nana's Garden of Love, where every sip is a sweet reminder of cherished moments shared with family. This Mother's Day, celebrate the special women in your life with our personalized mug featuring delicate birth month flowers adorned with the names of loved ones. Each mug is meticulously crafted to capture the essence of a blooming garden with vibrant colors and intricate details symbolizing the unique birth flowers of your dear ones. Whether it's mom, grandma, nana, or any other name close to your heart, their presence is beautifully represented in this thoughtful gift. Imagine Nana's joy as she sips her morning coffee or tea, surrounded by the blossoms of her loved ones. This mug isn't just a vessel for beverages, it's a symbol of love, family, and the bond that grows stronger with each passing year. Handcrafted with care and personalized with love, our Mother's Day mug is the perfect way to express gratitude and admiration for the remarkable women who have nurtured and loved us endlessly. Make this Mother's Day truly unforgettable with Nana's Garden of Love mug, a heartfelt keepsake that will be treasured for years to come. I think that sounds pretty good. That's a lot better than anything that I could have came up with. So I'm just going to copy that and go back to my Etsy listing and paste that into the description. Since people can personalize this mug, I can add personalization. I went to another listing to get an idea of what I should write, so I'm just going to copy and paste this, and I'll change it so it's not identical to them. Now we have to figure out what to price it for. It looks like a lot of these were originally listed higher and then marked on sale. So this one is like $27.82, $25.96, $27.92, $25.96. So basically $25 and up. And on a lot of those, that doesn't even include shipping. Looks like shipping on most of these is around $8. So I'm gonna be competitive and list mine at $24.99. Quantity, I'll say I have 12 of them. It's a physical item. Category, we have mugs. Material, ceramic. Color, white. It is dishwasher safe. It's microwave safe. Has a handle. Not insulated. I don't think there's enamel on this. You can look up occasions. I guess this could work for a birthday. Holiday, Mother's Day. Graphic is flowers. And then we can type in tags. So let's ask ChatGPT what to use for tags for this listing. So we have Mother's Day gift, personalized mug, birth month flowers, copy. If you have trouble coming up with more tags, just go up to your title and take some things from there. How about gifts for her, gifts for mom, Mother's Day mug. I would recommend putting as many tags as it allows. The only materials I use to make this are ceramic mugs and sublimation ink. For shipping, I'm going to be using United States Postal Service, so click apply. Then I need to type in the item weight in pounds and ounces. Now we need to figure out the size and weight of our box. So first I would recommend getting all of your packaging and your box. Put your mug in it like you're all ready to ship it out. Then we're going to put it on the scale and see how much it weighs. You can buy a shipping scale, a food scale, a baby scale, whatever you have that will accurately weigh your package. So my package weighs 13.5 ounces. Then we need to measure the size of our box. So it's 5.5 inches tall, 4 inches wide, and about 5 inches deep. Now we can input those measurements into Etsy. So I'm going to go over to ounces and type 13.5. So the length is 4, the width was 5, and the height was 5.5. It says that length should be the largest dimension, so we'll make this 5.5 and this 4. This is where you can select your return and exchanges. It automatically defaults to 30 days return, buyers responsible for return shipping costs and any lost in value. If an item isn't returned in its original condition, I will just leave that. I think that's great. Now we select our shop section. I have my shop divided into 2 different categories. I have digital downloads and physical items. This is going to be a physical item. You can choose if you want to feature this listing at the top of your shop's homepage to make it stand out. Let's go with yes. And I'm going to leave it with an automatic renewal so I don't have to go in every time and renew it. So the last thing you have to do is click publish. If you want to go back through and double check everything, you can do that. I think I did everything right the first time. So now I'm going to go ahead and click publish. They charge me 20 cents for every new listing. So go ahead and click publish. Now you have to refresh this page to get it to show up. So you can see it's listed number 1 on my page. If you want to see how your listing looks on your Etsy shop, you can click on this little gear and click view on Etsy. And now you can see the product. So there's our mock-up, here's our video, and our picture. I listed this a little bit higher just like everybody else so that I could mark it on sale. Marking things on sale makes people feel like they don't want to miss out on this great deal and they want to buy it now. So now I'll show you how to list something for sale. So we're going to click on marketing, then sales and discounts. So I want to run a sale. You can either do it for your whole shop or just a few items. So we can go to setup. We're going to do a percentage off and 40. This offer is valid everywhere. You can set an order minimum. So if you want them to buy a certain amount of items before the sale kicks in, like you must buy 3 in order to get 40% off, then you can click this. Or you can do a certain dollar amount. So if you spend over like $35, then you can get 40% off. I'm going to do it with none for an order minimum. The duration, it's going to start today, which is the 24th. And I'll have it run for a month, so until the 24th. I can list a sale name. Buyers won't see this, so it's just something that you'll remember. Mother's mug. Continue. I don't want to do this sale on all listings, just select listings. And then I can search for a specific listing. So I typed in mug, that pulled up my personalized Mother's Day mug, which is what I'm looking for. And then I can click review and confirm. So the discount's 40% off. There's no order minimum. It's going to run for 30 days. It's only for this one listing. Everything looks good. Click confirm and create sale.
Now my sale is live. So now it shows that it was listed at $24.99. Now it's 40% off at $14.99. So now people are going to say, oh, I'm going to get a great deal if I buy this mug now because it's on sale. You're better off listing high and putting it on sale versus just listing it low and leaving it at that regular price. And that's about all that goes into making an Etsy listing.
Do you already have an Etsy shop, or are you thinking about starting one? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, I would love it if you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.